Continuing our conversation with Oklahoma County Sheriff John Wetzel about the ongoing manhunt investigation into finding Michael Vance. Just want to continue. We have a lot of questions. A lot of viewers chimed in. From what we've heard so far from the past 3 days is be on the lookout for a silver Mitsubishi Eclipse. Do we still have reason to believe he's still in that car, that he's switched vehicles at this point?
You know, there's a possibility he switched vehicles, but we have no information that he's in a different vehicle. So the silver Mitsubishi Eclipse is still the only vehicle that we have identified with him actually driving.
When was the last, I received this question on Facebook, when was the last official sighting we have of this guy? Was it Sayre a couple days ago?
Sayre, Oklahoma at 2:30 a.m. on Monday morning.
How frustrating is this for you to know that this guy is eluding authorities right now?
Well, you know, it's really frustrating. We have all kind of assets involved in trying to find him. And it's really about the safety of our citizens. And so we don't know, at one point in time on the video, it looked like he was going to get on westbound on I-40.
Right.
He actually then continued down, got on eastbound. He could have driven until the next exit, turned around and gone westbound, could have gone south, north. He could be anywhere at this point in time, or he could be dead. Mm-hmm. And that's a real possibility. He was shot. With a Glock 9mm shot in the shoulder area. We saw a lot of blood on his shirt. We saw a lot of blood on the video. He could at this point have bled out. If he has not received medical attention or care, he would be, infection would be setting in. So I mean, he could be unconscious, he could be dead, or he could be still on the move. We just don't know and have no idea where he's at.
And when you look at this expansive investigation, you know, you start in Wellston, you go to Luther, you go to Sayre, you go west on I-40. You must be just inundated with tips right now. How do you filter out, you know, what could be real from what just is not? How do you filter out what you're hearing right now?
We look at every tip that comes in. Absolutely every tip that comes in. And of course, we understand that citizens are afraid. We had school closures yesterday in Hennessy, in Cashin, in Luther, or they locked the schools down because of potential sightings. But every one of those sightings we will check out to the best of our ability to find who it was they saw. And in each one of those cases, we've been able to determine it was not Vance. So we continue to ask people to please call. Do not approach. This guy is a stone cold killer. He has no hesitation, armed with AK-47, no hesitation to kill, even just to get a car. You know, he shot 2 people just during the carjackings. So don't approach. Call your local law enforcement. If he's seen. If you see something, say something.
See something, say something, and you keep mentioning he really has nothing to lose. And I'm glad you touched on the fact that people are really concerned. You mentioned the schools on heightened alert. We've heard from people that are taking matters kind of into their own hands, arming themselves, just because we have no idea where this guy might be and what kind of mental state he might be in, especially if he is losing blood. What would you say to people who are watching right now who say, I live in this area, I live in Wellston, I live in Luther? What would you say to these people who are super concerned? When was the last time you remember a community just so on edge because of a manhunt?
It's been a long time, really a long time. And usually when they remain in the area and we're looking for them in the area. But at this point in time, we just don't know where he's at. I would say to citizens to use special precautions, to make sure you are aware of your surroundings. You control your front door, your back door. Don't open those doors unless you know who's on the other side. You know, if you have a firearm, make sure you're well versed in the use of that firearm for your safety and the protection of your family.
I know we are running out of time, but I got so many questions about this from the Oklahoma Highway Patrol about the medical condition and him trying to spread this disease. Do you know in what manner he might be trying to spread this disease?
I really don't.
Okay. I received a question on that, and that was one thing I wanted to make sure we asked you. And you aren't confirming what the disease might be, just that it is spreadable. It
is spreadable, and you know, the way that anybody can spread this is come into contact.
Okay.
So if he comes into contact and is able to spread some type of bodily fluid, that's a way that you spread this disease.
Okay, so message there, steer clear. If you see something, say something. Sheriff John Wetzel, thank you so much for being with us. Day 3, full day 3 of this investigation. We wish you, your men, your women, and all the state agencies involved the best of luck in this
safety.
hunt. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.